志村さん。ああ、甲賀建設の。いい医者紹介しましょうか。
This is all for one.
そこまでしてもらう。
What?
記憶知らない。
息子さんはどうです？そうですね。手は。
Is that Kotaro? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are watching episode 7 of the final season of My Hero Academia. Super excited. I mean, they've done such a good job with the season so far. Where we left off, Midoriya is going to, well, he just got into Shigaraki's like psyche, and so now he might learn the truth about how Shigaraki was treated in his past, which is, I mean, Shigaraki was done horribly, right? He was in a way, and I talked about how, if you watched my last episode or my last reaction, I talked about how in a way some people can see it as Nana's fault, right? Obviously Shigaraki's grandma's fault because she left her son when she was a kid. It kind of it was basically like a chain of events, you know. Because of that, that's why her son started treating Shigaraki the way he did when they were kids. And yeah, so I spoke about that, but honestly, so far I've enjoyed. They've done such a good job with this final season. They're definitely giving everything they have to this final season because it's ending, which is so sad though. So yeah, I'm super excited. If you enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. I keep forgetting to say this in my videos, but it should be an obvious thing that most YouTubers have. If you want to see the uncut reactions of my videos and my reactions, you can go over to Patreon. You'll get early access, uncut. For the most part, it's pretty much free. It's not, you're not gonna get charged with anything, so you might as well just do it. So, but if you want to just stick with YouTube, then that's totally fine. I appreciate the support nonetheless. Let's just get right into the episode. Honestly, I cannot wait. Goddamn. Oh, yeah, and then Nana's gonna be seeing all this too. He kept it because he hated her. He just never brings stuff to throw it away. Yeah. Well, I guess Kotaro, like the son, didn't necessarily hate Nana. He just, yeah. He didn't necessarily hate her. Well, he did, but I don't know. It's a complicated scenario. Bro, Deku's losing all his quirks. What the heck happened? Oh God, that'll be a new experience for Deku to witness. seeing Shigaraki. I mean, Deku's seen Shigaraki do worse, but God, not something like that. He sensed the same thing back then? God, he turned him into a puddle. God, he became chunky. My God. It's just crazy how one mistake, because like at the end of the day, Shigaraki, when he was a kid, when he killed Mon, right, their dog, you know, he didn't mean to, obviously. He was just, and quirks I feel like are also an emotional thing, right? That's what Banjo said, the 5th wielder of One for All with Black Whip. He had told Midoriya that emotion, like if he gets angry, then One for All will respond to that. So I feel like most quirks honestly are like that, where I think if you're emotional, even with like say just with one quirk, I feel like it'll manifest, right? Or it'll maybe get stronger. I mean, that's kind of what Bakugo's one is, right? His explosion quirk is kind of changing because of him going through pain and his emotions and all that kind of stuff. Well, I don't know if emotions plays into a part of it, but at least his pain is, obviously. But it would make sense though to me if his emotions, because he was going through so much back then with his dad, it caused like a shift in his brain to manifest his quirk, and he killed his dog, and then he was just so kind of distraught after that, then he kind of like, then obviously he accidentally touched his sister. It's so sad, it really is. He's just honestly, at the end of it, he's just a broken kid. Like, broken kid. This is beautiful. I do agree there. If someone just took his hand, none of this would have happened. But that's how society is, you know? It's disgusting how society is, but... You know, I just realized a crazy parallel between Shigaraki and Deku. This is going to be kind of a long, well, it's decently long kind of side rant, but also on topic of the show. A common thing that Deku and Shigaraki have, right, is they could have been the same person, just obviously different, right? Shigaraki had a quirk, right, but he was in a way abused, and he had a loving family other than his father, right? And I can't remember what his mother was like, but I think his mother was good. I think she was good. But otherwise, he had a loving family, other than his abusive father, abusive father for the most part, right? Otherwise, he had a really loving family. And it then caused a lot of emotional things. And so then when he was able to, when he had the power in a way to destroy, he kind of took that chance. Even though it hurt him in the end, he took that chance because of how he was treated, right? Deku is kind of the same way, where even Deku obviously didn't have a quirk, so he couldn't really take power into his own hands, but he could have become a villain. I mean, Deku's smart. He could have became like I mean, I don't know how he would have lasted in a superhuman society like this, but he could have became a villain, and, you know, a smart one at that, and could have, you know, done stuff to society that denied him, even though, you know, quirks are a genetic thing that came to pass kind of over a generational thing, you know? So I don't know. They're very similar, funnily enough. They really are. And Midoriya has always had people on his side, you know, like really good people helping him out, even though Midoriya has also been bullied by Bakugo, right? So I don't know. It's a crazy parallel, because they're both similar, but I'm sorry, but Deku lost his arms? Bruh. I just realized that. I just looked at that. And Shigaraki's version of like good people are the villains that surround him, you know? I'm sorry? Excuse me?
志村さん。ああ、甲賀建設の。いい医者紹介しましょうか。
This is all for one.
そこまでしてもらう。
What?
記憶知らない。
息子さんはどうです？そうですね。手は。
Is that Kotaro? It looked like it. Wait a minute. Did we know that All For One might have like been going after Shigaraki this entire time? I'm pretty sure. And even if they didn't say it, I think I had maybe predicted, like back when I was watching it by myself, obviously. I think I had wondered like if All For One took into account what happened with him. I mean, for sure, I think I knew he took into account what Shigaraki had been through, but no, this basically says that in a way, All For One has been targeting Shigaraki this entire time. Oh, I just had a thought in my head. I'm not gonna say it until it actually, if it does happen. If it doesn't happen, I'll still say what I thought. But oh, I swear to God. Was Shigaraki quirkless? That wasn't what I thought. I'm thinking of something else still. But I wonder, was Shigaraki quirkless maybe? But then I also thought about this too. I wonder if All For One messed with Kotaro's with how he felt, right? His emotions. I wonder if he messed with them a little bit. Oh my God. What's crazy is they're both running on. Oh my. That's All For One. God, he's nasty, man.
天子の心が押し負けたおかげで再び意識を取り戻すことができた。
先生が何を言っているかわからない。
Yeah, he's targeted him the entire time.
ワン・フォー・オール奪還に
Take back one for all. One must have stronger willpower than the wielder.
視力で上回
Yeah,
ら
we
ねばな
established
らぬ
that.
こと。君を醸成する苗床。
God, it really is just plan on with him.
両親から授かったまだ見ぬ因子を抜き取り、あの男の
Oh my. So yeah, he did steal his. Oh my God. So that's what I was wondering. I wondered if he stole his quirk as a baby, and then possibly we still haven't saw, but I would assume he stole his actual quirk, Shigaraki's quirk that he was supposed to have, and then gave him a destructive one. Because that's the thing, right? You know that doomsday theory that has been teased around with like the movies and then in the seasons as well, where when you have a quirk and then say another quirk is mixed with another quirk. So like for example, like Shoto's two quirks in one, right? He's half cold, half hot. If he's mixed with like a quirk, like for example, like say Yayorozu, right, with creation, if they mix, right, then that quirk possibly, if they have enough if say Yayorozu and Shoto had enough kids, there might become a child that has both, or has all three quirks, has half cold, half hot, and then is able to create things, right? That's insane. So when you think about it as like a generation or like a inherited genetic thing, then technically Shigaraki should not even have had the decay. They did say that decay was going to be like a mutation quirk, right? That it was not supposed to even occur, but it was just a quirk that manifested by a mutation. Because when you think about it, Nana's was a flotation quirk, right? Or float. Kotaro, if he had a quirk, then I would assume it has something to do with float. But then Shigaraki should have something similar, not decay, but you know, I don't know. But that's what I had wondered, if he stole his quirk, which is so he basically he planted all that hate in his body. Can he change his appearance? Stranger danger? No. I took one of the quirk samples the doctor had collected at an orphanage. Stripped out its reversibility and gave you an inferior copy that only had the power to destroy. And then it evolved over the seasons. It kept getting stronger. Bro, we're still not done with this. Oh my God. What? Bro, All For One is becoming such an annoying bitch. Oh my God. To be fair, he's smart as fuck. Ew. Oh my God, he's disgusting. Oh God, he looks insane here. My God, he looks. God, I'm so uncomfortable. Oh my God. Bro, I just realized I'm only halfway in this episode. This episode's been insane so far. Did Midoriya lose his arms? What? Oh my God. Bro, Deku lost his arms. Seto. Bro, is all of Class 1A gonna help? To be fair, I don't know what they're gonna be able to do, but I appreciate the help. You know? Kurogiri? Aizawa! Voice crack. Oh God. Oh, okay. Oh, is he coming back?
一緒に戦わせてくれ。
Oh God, what the heck can he do?
正門前へ。
怪我したヒロに渡せねえか。
Yeah, screw the shirt. Midoriya needs new arms, bro. He lost all of them. Well, all of them. He lost 2 of them. He lost everything.
すでにほぼ制圧完了している。
He needs goddamn arms.
これは国立面制圧。
Well, actually, I just realized Eri can just rewind his arms back. But well, that's if he survives. You know, in the worst case scenario, they all die. You know, and then Eri won't be able to give him new arms. So,
超持久戦。
yeah, any one of y'all get y'all's quirks taken, y'all screwed.
この心を。
これテクさんに持って
She broke off her horn.
角を折ったのか。
型を勉強したからわかるの。
How my power works.
きっとこうしたって力は使える。
Okay,
だってこれは私だもの。
that is true.
そんな乱暴に。
私も戦わせて。
Basically, what that is, it's basically like those bullets, the rewind bullets that Overhaul was using.
巻き戻ってもせいぜい2、3分分程度だろう。
Thank God. Everyone's here.
持ってても
My God. Oh God. Okay. That wraps up episode 7. Okay. Okay, that episode was really good. I honestly love that episode. It was like, see, it's just crazy. Like when you think about it, All For One has planned everything. I mean, he is just a freaking, he's a mastermind. He really is. He's basically playing chess, but like we've always known that he's like a move ahead, 2 moves ahead. He's like, he was thinking like way down the road, and it's crazy. I mean, he basically planned a lot of things. He planned that Shigaraki, he took his quirk when he was born. That's crazy, you know. All For One planted, so that was what we saw Kotaro. We saw Kotaro when he was younger, when he had the sister. I forgot her name. So the sister was older. She was born first, and then All For One planted the notion of having another kid because he didn't want to be kind of found out because the other kid was already too old, right? Or something like that. And so he wanted another kid, and he wanted to then plant their trauma somewhat early, right? Because of that, it just, I mean, it's a snowball effect. Everything that happened after that is basically all because of All For One. Don't get me wrong, All For One is one of the most annoying and just aggravating characters I've ever like watched in anime. He really is. But at the same, I can appreciate this. He is one of the smartest villains ever. The precautions that he takes is crazy, you know, because even though his physical body is dead, he should no longer be like, he should no longer even be really in the show anymore. He's still in the show. He's still a problem, you know, he's not out of the count. He's still there. So it's crazy. No, this was a good episode. I like this episode a lot. I don't know. It's so hard to be like, you know, there's bad episodes, there's really good episodes. It's hard to say what's bad and what's good because it's the final season, you know. You can't be picky, but I mean, you can be picky, but I mean, it's the final season. You're not gonna get no more out of this, you know, unless we get a sequel, like unless they create a new generation of My Hero Academia, you know, where Deku's a teacher like All Might, you know, and I don't know, I really don't know, but otherwise, amazing episode, you know, so far, really good. So if you like this video, hit that like button, the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. If you want to see the uncut version of this, go over to Patreon. Like I said, it's free, so you know you're not gonna have to pay anything if you want. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, I will catch you guys next time on the next video. Peace.